My name is Nigel, and I'm the product manager for STACS. Today, I'll be introducing our STACS asset and wealth management platform, and specifically on funds distribution. As you can tell from the name itself, the platform focuses on the asset management value chain, particularly around asset managers. We have simplified our end-to-end platform to 3 solutions, as you can see on the screen. In blue, post-trade processing. In green, funds distribution and marketing. And finally, funds administration and reporting. Before I jump right into funds distribution and marketing, which is my presentation and demonstration about, let me briefly summarize the other 2 solutions. Post-trade processing is an award-winning solution that eliminates costly errors and offers T+0 clearing for the users by normalizing their unstandardized trade data. For funds administration and reporting, the one in red, this solution offers users accurate and verified data, including ESG data, directly from our STACS blockchain for their analytics and reporting. We have experience in delivering value to our clients and partners through collaborative projects as seen on this slide. Project Mercury, our ETD project with BNP Paribas and eSpring, and the EVCC, Variable Capital Company, project with UBS and State Street. These are some names to name a few. As for our industry-wide engagements, on the far right, as you can see on the screen, we are working on a funds common data platform and a digital ESG registry, both with industry participants and MAS. Diving right into our funds distribution solution, since the company's inception, we have spoken to over 200 financial institutions, and we have noticed a changing landscape. The commonalities are a reduction in margins, increased regulatory risk, and a shift towards sustainable investing. These pain points are obvious, but yet asset managers find it difficult to adapt. And they do find it difficult to adapt due to these 3 factors. First, fragmentation of information and systems. Second, costly manual reconciliation due to legacy processes with fax and emails. Third, slow deployment of products and delayed settlement of trades. The right diagram highlights the complexity that an asset manager has to navigate in order to manage their entire funds value chain. So next, what does good look like? Good is when asset managers can focus on what is most important to them, which are their clients and generating revenue. Our solution connects all parties to a single source of truth on our STACS blockchain and provides end-to-end funds lifecycle management. Our features are simple: tokenization, orders management, and settlement. These 3 features covers the end-to-end funds lifecycle from the creation of your digital fund, be it unit trusts, mutual funds, ETFs, open-end funds, closed-end funds, the creation of it to the orders and settlement of the redemption transaction, which is at the end of the lifecycle. And every single transaction is recorded on our STACS blockchain for future analytics and reporting. Before I dive into my demo, I'd like to share a typical funds lifecycle, as you can see on the screen, where most of the steps you see here will be automated and integrated with your TMS or OMS systems, and as well as your external partners. And once in production, certain steps you see here, for example, stage 3, 4, inception and settlement of the digital cash fiat, can be and will be processed concurrently. Okay. I'm now going to switch over to our solution, starting with the very first stage and step, pre-trade setup, onboarding of distributors. I'm going to be creating a client here. And let's say this client is a distributor, okay, because I'm locked in as the asset manager now, and as a digital new hybrid asset manager, my clients can include both retail and corporate distributors. And with this dashboard, I can manage my entire fund's value chain lifecycle right here on our platform itself. So let me get started by creating a new distributor, which I'm going to be naming as distributor 03. And I'm going to put distributor bank limited as the name, and its account type is a corporate with no nationality there. Name will still stay the same, distributor bank 03 limited. I'm just going to add in the bank account number. Okay. For this demo, I'm going to be putting both the settlement cutoff for the funds tokens, fund security units or tokens, and the cash at T+0. Okay, this would actually be automating the settlement integration and the settlement cycle itself. So with DLT, it is instant DVP by nature. We have built this function into the workflow so that you can have flexible settlement cycles with your different clients. Okay, I'm going to hit submit. And upon completion, your distribution channel with your corporate investor or corporate distributor, for example, with a partnering bank, will be on the blockchain and they are ready for trading. This is as quick. Within a minute, you've onboarded a new distribution channel. Let me highlight their account balance as they have newly created, is that all the data is right now captured immutably on the chain, on our STACS blockchain. Asset balances are 0. And this is a distributor 03, which we have just created. Moving on to another distributor, which I want to highlight is distributor bank 01. I just want to show that they have enough balances here, which will actually be relevant as I go on with the demonstration. Okay, so do take note, distributor 01 has money, distributor 3 has yet to put in money or pre-funding itself. Okay, and this actually sums up the stage 1, onboarding of distributors. And the value we bring is that you can quickly onboard your distribution channels really quickly, digitally, and all the information will be synchronized at any given point of time. By establishing this connection, you can actually reach out quicker and faster to new distribution channels and expand on your network. Next, I would like to go through the issuance of a new fund product. Okay, so this is what we call securitization of it. As you can see here in this new tab, I've actually pre-populated the parameters, and we're creating a new fund product called STACS REITs 02. All right, this will be domiciled in Singapore and it will be denominated in Singapore dollars. For the eligibility, I am going to be putting Singapore and US, just to show you that we can actually automate the AML KYC on the back end as long as the clients allow so or want to trigger this module itself. I'll be creating 1 million units priced at $2 per unit, making it a $2 million AUM fund at launch. And I've also attached the prospectus. As I've mentioned, we can do flexible settlement cycles. Therefore, for this demo purposes, I am actually going to put the cutoff time in about 4 minutes time. So it will be, it's now 1:50. Therefore, I'm going to be putting as 13:54, and it will be settled within T+0. Sorry, it will be 03 now. Looks like we've demoed a few times. So STACS 03 will be the new fund, and I'll be submitting this. Upon submission, our fund itself will be issued on the blockchain, our STACS blockchain, and this would be immutable and it will be synchronized with all your relevant parties or partners, transfer agents, distributors, custodian banks, and your agent banks, so on and so forth, fund administrators as well. All the key parameters are captured on the chain and it will be stored immutably. So let's take a look at the new product itself. As you can see, the REITs, $2 million, NAV2, 1 million tokens itself, and it's been just launched. Transaction history is 0, holders is 100%, as it's all issued under the fund asset manager right now in context. No data, no subscription, but the fund itself is at a 2 million AUM. Okay. So moving back to this, I'll be showing you this is issued on our STACS blockchain and it's on an ERC 1400 smart contract. What this means is an audited open source smart contract that can be used in a very comfortable and assured manner. So what it means is that, to moving back to my slides, the value we bring is that we can have flexible creation of new products and your data will be synchronized, information transfer among your multiple brokers and partners. Moving on to stage 3, we will be doing a trade exception, subscriptions of the fund. So let me go through this. I'm going to be using the stage 03, distributor 03, 100,000, submit, and it will go into the pending order waiting for batch process. Okay, as you can see here, it's now pending, both of it. Let me also showcase that our STACS reads 03 with a Hong Kong retail client, which we have not given eligibility rights, wishes purchase this, and it will be flagged as ineligible automatically. So this will be placed under the failed orders. Let me do a refresh on this. As you can see, the orders have moved from pending. But let me first show the failed order. Hong Kong retail that tried to subscribe 10,000 notional amount has failed due to ineligible KYC. As for the other two, the distributor 3 and distributor 01, distributor 3 has also been flagged as failed because there was insufficient balance, okay, and failed to make funding before the cut-off time. However, for distributor 01, as you can see here, has purchased the investor into STACS REITs 03. This has been done at 54 cut-off time, and the subscription is of a notional value of 100,000 and 50,000 units. It's successful and has a transaction ID as well. So you can trace this all back to our STACS blockchain, where you can actually API connect it, integrate it, retrieve the data for your own analytics and reporting. Okay. So this summarizes the stage 3 and 4, where real-time processing and settlement is possible. You can also have flexible settlements cycles, and this information is synchronized across and aggregated across your stakeholders, internally or externally, different departments or partners, and also allows instant DVP settlement. So let's verify the amount that was actually credited into the first distributor, which was successful. As you can see here, it's been credited 50,000 of these and deducted, debited the amount of SGT related. Okay, so when it is done, what's next is that we have ongoing monitoring and subscription, asset servicing, NAV pricing. All these things has to be done to keep the fund going, and that is actually very important in managing a fund by itself. So first, we're going to be going through the product and what information can we see on the platform itself. So as mentioned earlier, it was a fresh new product, but the amount has changed to 2.1 million because it's fresh funding, fresh capital. And you can see here as well, under the transaction history, 2 transactions, one for the security tokens, which is the funds units. 2 is the 100,000 Sing dollars, which is the notional amount that they actually invested into this. And both have been successful and has been tracked and recorded under the blockchain itself. The holders list actually changes as well. It was 100%, but now because of the new investment, distributor Bank 01 holds 50,000 units, making it slightly less than 5% holding of the entire fund. You can also track the subscription and redemption statistics here, where the latest transaction was 50,000 units, 100,000 notional amount. The trend itself has changed as well. From 2 million, it's slightly gone up to 2.1. And you can always export these data out anytime for your own analytics and reporting, or API through to our STACS blockchain directly and pull the relevant information out. Next, part of the asset servicing comes with NAV updates. We're going to be updating the NAV of the particular fund that it was in question, which is STACS REITs 03. Given that possibly it's been fast forward a few days and the fund has been doing very well, launch price is definitely higher than $2. Let's make it $2.50. And I'm going to submit this. Successful. As you can see, I've actually changed the NAV, and I'm going to go check on the performance as well. It's been increased by 0.5%, 0.5 cent, 0.5 of a dollar, 50 cents. The difference is that it's increased in value by 25% in terms of the price. And its AUM has definitely increased to 2.6 million, moving up from $2 million of AUM. It is now sitting at $2.6 million. Okay. So what does this mean? What it means is that across multiple parties, your data is synchronized and it's on our single source of truth housed on our STACS blockchain. This will actually help facilitate your downstream analytics and reporting with your transfer agent, fund administrators, or even your analytical tools or companies that you're working with. So to summarize all of it, to conclude my fund distribution solution, we have developed a real-time integrated platform that provides you and your stakeholders perpetual reconciliation. The solution comes with workflow automation, with all data stored immutably on our STACS blockchain for analytics and reporting. Instant creation of your funds via smart contracts with flexible settlement cycles. And it's all housed by and supported by a robust STACS blockchain network and ecosystem. And we do so by having these 3 things at the back of our mind for our clients, is that we're scalable because we're adaptive to your needs and understand the need to go to the market quickly by launching your products as quickly as possible. Last is that we are also bridging the gap between finance and sustainability through our digital ESG registry. With the motto that we have as a team and a company, by the industry for the industry, we look forward to actually working with you and collaborating for future projects. Thank you.